Hey guys, welcome to Farming Simulator 2015 on Sandy Bay Gold Edition. So hopefully this is going to work better than yesterday's video did. Time will tell, and I'll probably be able to tell fairly quick. So what is the plan today? Well, I think for the most part we're ready to harvest. Is that another gold coin here? I believe this may be 10, so we're going to get all the gold coins all over the map. Oh no, we've got one more to get. I don't know what it's going to be like lag-wise or anything, because this is the first time using Modular on this portable hard drive. I used to use, some of my older subscribers may remember, when I was doing fraps over in Canada, I had to use this portable hard drive. Well, with my new headset using the front USB, I had no more USBs I could use, and I tried using a 3.0 and it should have worked and it didn't, and it started to. I don't know if it was my mistake or whatever. I think it was more than anything, so we're going to give it a go. That's the only thing I can think it will be. Modular section has been a solid program. So we're going to take a little ride down to 28, I think. Just tab through the vehicles, find out where they all are. So this guy's got to get going. 101 litres, so I see what it means when it was yelling at me. Drive course. Okay, that's good. I think it's coming up to being done anyway. Then we can fertilise that field. The sprayer we need to take down. No, we need to refill it, so that's what we'll go do now. We'll go into a fence and switch and put the parking brake on. Go down to the farm. That's what we would do in last video when I ended it. Me doing it today, I'm very suspicious, so you'll hear me call out times at certain points in this video once we get into probably like the 16-17 minute mark. It's just for the benefit of me more than anything. You guys saw what I was dealing with yesterday. It seems like anything before 20 minutes video is okay. It was. For people wondering what sort of specs this computer is, it's very, I wouldn't say very, but it's modern day spec. It is a low-end card. Graphics card processor is a series AMD of some sort. What that means, I don't know. I wasn't particularly a fan of the processor that got put in this from the get-go. It's got an ATI card. Again, from what I've learnt, the ATI cards just, they may be cheap, they may be good for a budget computer, but they are crap. And bang for your buck, they're terrible. So next time I'm here, I was going to say next year, no, I'm going to be here before that. Hopefully, I'll be putting in a NVDIA card of some sort. The processor's fine, the RAM could do with upgrading. I think this has only got 2 slots though, so that could get pricey. And then we should have a okay computer. The processor's pretty good, to be honest. I've never had processor issues. I can have RAM issues from time to time when I'm rendering and doing other stuff. This computer does get bogged down with 8 gigs. I've been always used to, my old computer had 10 gigs, my home computer in the UK, and then my new computer in the UK has 16. So I've been used to having a computer that's got plenty of RAM, and I'm still toying with the idea of upgrading that to 32 gigs. Whether I will or not, I don't know. So that's pretty much the specs of this computer. It's not great. Let's just collect these coins to get it done. We may do a series on that. Whee. Oh, look at all of them all over the map. Now I'm going to be get asked, what are those gold coins? That's what they are, gold coins. So I was very surprised to see Daggerwin commented in my last video. So if you're watching, Daggerwin, how's it going, buddy? Definitely surprised indeed. That's the thing, you get bigger YouTubers than yourself, and I know he's been subbed for a while. You're like, yeah, they just sub, they don't watch. Well, guys, they do. Bigger YouTubers take notice of the little guys. Okay, me and Daggerwin aren't too far apart in subscriber count, but he's a bigger YouTuber. Like Bill, he's a bigger YouTuber, a lot bigger than me. 100,000 subscribers, but from time to time he may watch some of my videos. Very rarely, I know that. Me and Bill are fairly honest with each other when it comes down to that. It happens, guys, it definitely happens. Although, for the most part, not to disappoint people, I usually generally sub to channels that I enjoy the content and I watch. Right, this isn't about getting gold coins, though I kind of do want to eat up the time. And that's when I've had a few people in the past saying, can you please subscribe to my channel? Yada yada yada. Well, I've always been a part of and sort of felt this way about that type of thing, and that's back in the day when I first started my YouTube channel. People used to sub for sub, meaning I sub to you, you sub to me. Well, in my mind that has ruined my channel. Why? Because I have a lot of subscribers going way back in the day that don't watch my stuff. They no longer YouTube channel. Probably. Not all of them. Like, for example, there's one that I love using. I subscribed to JCB many years ago. Subscribe to me. Well, as far as I'm aware, JC America will never watch content. And it's the case of, it's a number. It's just a subscriber number that, if you like, is kind of a wasted one, because you watch my stuff. Now, I watch your stuff, what you be subscribing to? And it's not come across as a way I personally... I wouldn't want to have anyone sub me if they weren't going to watch. And it's the kind of it for review. It'd be different. So I've got a lot of subscribers that really I should have a clear up because I don't watch a lot of their stuff. But a few I can think of off the top of my head that I skimmed through this past week, particularly gaming channels. So that's I've had one person in particular that contacted me about that. That's how I feel. And another thing is, I'll touch on, if you're filming your through phone or something, yeah, just speak off. I know some people afford the technology and they can't afford it, but they will. Good things come to those. I've always been a strong believer of that. And I've worked my ass off to get to where I am now, in as far as videos daily, all of that stuff. It's tough. It's no normal by any shape or form. It's an interesting job, and when you're talking to people about it, they get very curious. So it can be tough at times. You start doubting yourself. And am I doing the right thing? I've done it. I've spoken to many of them that have been in it. Start doubting yourself. Am I doing the right thing? You know, the Corsair. I shouldn't be doing this myself. Oh, did I ever save that actual course? What field is this? Field 2. No, I didn't. We'll continue doing it ourselves then. So it is. YouTube's tough. It's one of those ones. You got to be in the right time. I'm a definite believer of. Some people are lucky. Some people. It's a shame. Definite a shame. But it's fun. It is fun. You get a lot of new people. Live streams. I missed them. I get back to the UK. I'll be doing them. I've opted for any other reason really. The lack of a second screen, and I don't think it would to do it on. To be honest. Did they upgrade to it that summer? Different. But when I'm here in the it's mainly camping. I'll have to crank on the videos when we're camping to keep it one a day like that. How I'll do it, we'll figure it out. It's not going to be like last year. Last year I take almost a 2-week break, and it was. I have never taken YouTube like that in the past, and I needed it bad. It was like a holiday, pretty much. Like you're on a broad ship. It was fun. It was nice. May end up doing fishing videos when I'm up this year. Should I say? Don't know if it's guaranteed. May not be. We never catch many fish, so I don't know if I will. More fun fishing. It really is. I'm not a fisherman by any shape or form, although given the opportunity and the body of water where I could easily get to in the UK, I'd definitely become one. I really enjoy fishing. Kind of wish I picked it up when I used to live right next to a canal. But I never did. So after doing the field 2, we will take a run down to 28th. I think I want to check out that field. I'm not sure if I have actually fertilized that one. That's where I was going to take the fent down to, although we do have the New Holland right there, so we may take a run and check that out. If we have, then we may harvest process. We shall find after I've done the video. It's already well. Me and Banky be getting together to do a ATLer video. I don't know if he'll see opportunity. Knowing Banky, he probably will video. And just be like normal, one video. Shooting. How much FPS am I getting? 21, 22. Alright, well, I might as well actually just leave this down at this farmyard for the time being. May take a ride when harvest season's happening, and we'll take it back to the main yard. Although the biggest stuff, I seem to be leaning towards keeping the big stuff down at Willow Farm and the tractors down Sandy Bay. Don't know quite yet. Fill it up and shove it in that barn there. I must admit, I really like this yard compared to the other one now. But I'll try and spread out the equipment so it'll help with lag. Once I get back to the UK, we're going to start doing some bales. I was watching Daggerwin's video today actually, and he had issues with doing hay bales, and by the point of me making this video, he'll know what the issue is and everything, and I think it was due to the lack of mod in there. But I'm not sure what baler he used to bale them. He used the Krone Ultima, I think it's called. Surprised didn't just wrap them like that. But I don't know what he used. Did not see that video. New Holland, New Holland, New Holland. Wherefore are my New Holland? Right, so taking a quick run to field 28 to see if it's been fertilized. Actually, we need to bring the spray down here. What am I thinking? We'll tidy up some of the edges if needs be. And hop, and hop. Yeah, it looks like it was sprayed. They look amazing. They look beautiful. Nice old sunflowers. I have to get the screenshot of that. Right, we'll take a trip down to our New Holland again, and we'll check out what needs to be done. If stuff does need to be done. Alright, we'll stop driver, remove the course, unfold. Yeah, it does need feed him. Do we own that field? Oh, yeah, 20. Of course we own it. This is a huge sunflower harvest. Every field we own is in sunflowers. Those little bits that matter, I'm not too worried about. The edges I am more so. Nothing I can help around the edges. Like that. Like that huge section there. Has got to be got. I see holy coins, wow. I'm not going to try and go for the coins, but if I see them like that, it's rude not to. It's almost like, ooh, shiny thing. Ooh, shiny thing. Is that the pub? I don't think it is. Or is it? Ooh, shiny thing. No, it's not. Oh, is it? I think it is. I can't tell if the textures are too down-resed. Shiny thing, shiny thing. I am not a magpie, I swear. And we're over. Yep, that is a pub. We cleared it out. I'm guessing it is anyway. Good old pub. Gotta love them. Speaking of which, off topic, I do need to put some beer in the fridge. Right, get that edge, and I believe that is all she wrote for us on that part. So we are at 16 minutes into the video. Keeping an eye on the time right now as it's hitting that point. As it hits 17 minutes, I'll call that out. Okay, it is 17 minutes and 3 seconds. So I'm doing that just for me, so when I get the audio I can, into Audacity, from my mic, I can double check it's not screwed up. I'll be able to tell pretty quick. Wow, more things. It does look like it'll be okay, I'm hoping. External hard drives fixes a lot of issues. Luckily on my main system back in the UK, like I've mentioned before, I've got a 500 gig hard drive in that's just catered for recording and rent stuff off and on. It is ever a good thing to do it all off of your hard drive. You can really screw it up. Something to bear in mind, guys, on that if you are starting YouTube and you've got Fraps or Morellis. For the most part, from what I've dealt with, Fraps is very simple. Shadowplay as well is free. You get that with NVDIA graphics cards, the drivers. Seems like it only works in certain games, from what I'm led to believe. I've never really experimented with it, but Shadowplay, from people I've spoken to, is an extremely good program. Of course, like I said, it is free. Genuinely free too, not one of these torrents or anything like that. Fraps you have to pay for. I think Fraps runs for like 30 bucks or something. Honestly, I think it's expensive. And at this point it works amazingly. Don't get me wrong, I've never had an issue with Fraps, but I think it's not worth getting now because they've not updated it. They've not said what they're doing. I think they're just collecting money. Maybe there's not a need to update, but at least put that out to the public saying we don't need to update our program, it's running beautiful. Where with Morellis Action, I can't remember how much that is. The commercial license is a lot more than the home license. Really, I don't understand why they've done that. You get no benefit from using the commercial license, paying the extra money, other than I'm guessing they can't come after you. I really don't know. You can. I think that's like 40 bucks, and the other one's 30 or something like that. So it's a good amount, a bit more. It is a nice program where it does split my mic. If you set it up the way I do, it splits your mic into 2 different channels, or tracks should I say. So I can tweak it in Audacity and I can pause it, stuff like that I really like, and I can pause on the fly without having to worry. And we are coming up to the 20-minute mark now, and we are at 20 minutes and 5 seconds. Fingers crossed, guys. We're all good. Right, so... oh, well, that's not even fueled. I thought that was fueled. Dang, sorry, fuel on that. I'll keep going. Where's our sprayer? There. One thing I've never liked about this, and there's a new sprayer that come out that I may try. It's different cab on it, I think. I'm hoping it is. There's some people that do like doing reskins of this type of stuff that really... reskins that I don't like. I don't like using. I've always been against reskins, and the reason is just it's the same model. Just because it's skin different doesn't mean it's a different model. I'd rather have a completely different 3D model. It's me being picky, but it's the way I always have been. Where did I need to go again? No, field 28. Jeez. Forgetful. Old age, I'm telling you. Got an excuse now. Are you kidding me? Those cheeky buggers. Look where there's a gold coin in the middle of. Wow. So for anyone wondering, wonder if Dagwin had anything to do with that one. The only way you get that is if you had the command console. Still a lot of people in farms and community that does not know how you do that. I'll show you something. I'll show you guys something actually. We'll go along the beach. Old bow. Story where I used to live, I'll always consider my hometown. There's a church in every site that would out. I could hear it. I can't remember they used to have their practice, but you could. I was actually live really close to the church. The bells going off on the practices, and honestly, I'm not into that stuff by any means, but it's nice hearing those bells. It is. So the beach. For most people that don't have the command console enabled, you'll see the gold coin once you get 10 of them. That appears to be really easy to find. So you'll go, okay, it's just over here, I'm going to drive off to go get it. Now, stuff could have changed, so I may make an idiot of myself. Nope. I can't go get it. That's because... So the gold coin is... Where is it? Over somewhere. I was hoping we maybe see it. See the train running around. Take that one off and... These red boxes, here we go. That's the collision zones. Red stuff are collision zones pretty much. And you can't get to it unless you use a fly mode that's in the development console to fly up over. I've done that, you can do it. But the gold coin is way out there. Pretty much directly where we're looking. I'm surprised we can't see it. And there is a random manure heap over there, wherever that is. I have no idea. So yeah, that's going to be an interesting one for a lot of people to get. They do a little video on that. Like a fast time kind of thing, bailing, like bailing and stuff like that. I've actually been wanting to do that. Just been thinking about it recently. Like I can't wait to go back and bail. I just don't want to run the risk on here. I probably could get away with it doing a few small bails, but I think we'll wait it out. Engine is very bouncy. So what are we at? 24 minutes and 45 seconds. I think we're good. Definitely think we're good. I've looked down at that time, it's been going by pretty good. I was getting worried for a little bit. Yeah, I thought the train. Get back on the other side of the road. Blame ATS, I've been using on the opposite side. Alright, we'll up this hill. Actually, where is it we wanted to go? 28. Yeah. Yeah, we'll still cut through the farm actually. I can't believe there's a gold coin in the middle of the ocean there. Cheeky son guns. Come on, use all 200 horse or whatever you got. A random bird. You know something that would be neat, and I don't think anyone's modelled yet, especially on the English maps. In the UK we get like a lot of like micro lights and stuff like that flying over, especially on a nice summer's day. And instead of having like Air Force One flying around, if someone modelled a micro light, I'd imagine would be not too bad to make up in Blender and replaced Air Force One with that. That'd be kind of neat, because that would be realistic. I believe we've got a biplane flying around here. There it is. And wrong one. Get rid of that yellow spot. Has stuff that you definitely see in the UK. Of course, Air Force One flies over from time to time, yes, but not all the time. How can I pass? Gold coins. Should have got them earlier. Bing, bing, bing. I keep on seeing yellow and thinking, oh, shiny. Not quite. Not quite at all. Do we need to refill? No, we are full. Definitely going to be interesting playing this game with force feedback. I don't know how force feedback works in Farm Sim. We need to talk to Mr. Moosey and Robson. Recon, does it Recon? Daggerwin's got it, I think. He's a G27 on a G28. 28, what am I on about? G920 is the wheel I'm getting. When I get back to the UK, I may actually order it before I get back. If there's enough left, I'll be getting it from Amazon with a shifter for mainly ATS. I'll try it with Farm Sim. That field was dumb, wasn't it? Did I just drive around for nothing? I think really you can fast time, but I feel like I'm forgetting to do stuff. No, what field was it? It was 28. My memory today is frazzled. Completely and utterly off. Deep. Having in there. And I would say don't get too excited, but I have been thinking about getting into yeah, some of that stuff. Light forestry. Definitely adding the equipment in. And just to experiment with doing planks, wood and stuff like that, so very light duty stuff. Nothing too crazy. That's what I'm hoping to do anyway. I just looked across at the wrong time, but it just did screw up. We'll find out. Part is all flip charty and you can make out what I'm saying. My next option is to reinstall Morellis Action or go back to Fraps. Build that one, yeah, that's you gotta get in this way, unless you get in the way. We'll shut the gate, because I think there's another way out. That's easier. I can never remember what way that is. We're at the 30-minute and 6-second mark. On the little counter, and yes, I am reading that correct. So we shall see. I'm nervous. I think it's going to be okay, but I'm nervous. A little hard rest, probably spinning up, and yeah, it's a little warm to the touch. Right, so field 19, I think we're going to do it. Course play. Okay, so we are 19. One headland first. Great course. Oh no, we don't like that. That's better. I believe the star point's over in that corner. It's kind of hard to tell. Of course, driving it across like this doesn't do anything for the destruction. Otherwise, I definitely would not do it. Your watch is going to grow and it's going to be a huge ass line diagonally across. And we can go to first waypoint, so we'll drive up and drive and it'll unfold the sprayer there. Cool. And that, after that is us guys, I believe. Once that starts going. Did the fuel just go through the roof? Don't know what the flash was. phone has been going off quite a bit. I'll find a hole for this. Got a lot of storage up here. Nothing crazy, but there's more than enough. Definitely more than enough storage. Probably even think about just putting it over there, or in there. Oh, that's where I was going to keep the sprayer, but don't know where the sprayer is going to be housed for the time being. It's down closer to one yard than the other, then it will just stay there. Definitely feel there should have been some lights added on the back fenders there. Easy, come on now. Be nice to me now. Yeah, I do. It's about to hit T. Why T? Because of Farm Sim. No, Farm Sim G's. ATS. The stack fit under? Yep, barely. Is there a collision zone on that? Yeah. Not a fan of that. Really not a fan of that. Pretty much got to thread the needle. Be able to use that bar. I do. Well, like a Dumbo, I just went to hit Shift Tab, or Shift and Space, and I hit the one of the keys in it, put me out to Windows, so the recording had to restart. Good news is, we got up to 1 minute, 31 minutes, so it did work fine by the looks of it. So, as you may have missed some big chunks, I do apologise at the back end. I don't know what you missed, but I think we will call it quits. I was just going to go down and check out our sprayer. Actually seems to be a good point to just stop right now, and we shall save that course. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see what Banky's up to get a ATS. It's just a single run, nothing crazy. And then we'll catch you again tomorrow for another Farming Simulator 2015 video. May even be a new map, don't know yet. Trying to figure out. Tomorrow's going to be hectic for me. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you guys later. See ya.